مشاهدي زوم أفريقيا، السينما الأفريقية ليها تاريخ كبير حقيقي، يعني في مشاكل وفي تحديات، إلا أنها بالوقت وبالسنين بتبتدي واحدة واحدة تثبت جدارتها، وإن هي موجودة فعلا على الساحة الأفريقية وعلى الساحة العربية وكمان العالمية. النهاردة معانا مخرجة مبدعة وعظيمة جدا من دولة بوركينا فاسو، هي بولين تغاوغي. احنا دلوقتي بنحاورها عن الأفلام اللي بتخرجها وقد إيه هي عظيمة ومنتشرة في القارة الأفريقية. Welcome to our program.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, first of all, we want to know the atmosphere in Burkina Faso for the film and movies and filmmaker.
Well, Burkina Faso has a big festival called FESPACO. It's one of the biggest in Africa. It goes every 2 years, so Burkina has a very good sense of what cinema is. It's true that we don't have a lot of films every year, but we are trying. And also, for the last 6 years, we have been struggling with terrorist attack, especially in the borders of the country. So the country has been shaking a little bit, but we still continue to fight because cinema and art is, I think, one of the biggest thing in each culture. And it's not because it's difficult that we have to stop, but cinema is still strong in my country, and we continue, and we hope that next year we're still going to have the festival.
Okay, as a director, how close the film and cinema it's focusing the reality in Burkina?
Well, it's very close. I think that all the directors, women and men, are trying to show the world what is happening in our country, what our culture is about. It's true that the young filmmakers are trying to do a little bit of Hollywood, which I don't think it's the way, but you know, everybody has the choice to do what they want. But a lot of films also are showing what the society of Burkina is. I know that for a long time, I remember that people were saying that we don't want to see any films. We call it in French film calebasse. It's mean that it's the film that shows the village. And then people said we don't want to see that anymore. We want to see the modern part of Burkina. But at the same time, I think both is needed. Both is needed to show our culture, to show what our ancestors were doing and how they lived, and then also to show what the modern side is, because we cannot continue and we cannot grow if we forget about what was before. So I think both it's important.
Yeah, you are right. As a director, okay, how's your opinion? Which country it's the biggest in filmmaking in Africa?
Well, the biggest. I think that right now one of the films in terms of quantity.
And the technology, you know, using the technology, the latest technology.
Yeah, I think in terms of quantity, of course, is Nigeria. But in terms of quality and technology and everything they have, I think South Africa is one of the biggest with all the resources that they have. It's true that they're not making a lot of film, but they are making great film. And what's good about their filmmaking industry over there is that the government has really put money into helping the filmmaker to make great film. So in terms of quality and technical, I think South Africa is.
Okay, how do you see Egypt and Egyptian film and filmmaking?
Well, I don't know much about the industry in Egypt, but I do know a lot of Egyptian films, because I know that I've been a jury member for many other festivals. Here I'm a jury member too. So I've seen a lot of Egyptian film, and what I can say, what I love about Egyptian film is that every Egyptian film that I've seen valorize women, and that's important for me. They know how to portray the Egyptian woman, even if in her weakness or even in her strength. There is a way that they show women in film that for me it's important, because as a filmmaker, I chose to talk about the fight of women in the world, And for me to see that a country portray his culture through the brightness of the fight of the woman is very important.
Okay, in Burkina, which kind of film they like it? Romantic or action or reality?
Oh, in Burkina they like funny movies. If you wanna have the cinema packed, give them something funny. You'll have the cinema packed. But if you want to put a serious movie, like intellectual movie or a drama, you're not gonna see a lot of people. But as soon as it's become funny, they're there. Yeah.
This is your first time in Egypt?
No, it's not. It's my second time.
How do you see Egypt?
I love Egypt, but the thing is, last time I was here, it was 2 years ago, and I wasn't able to visit much because Corona came and we were locked down. But this time, again, I'm a jury member, so I didn't have a lot of time. But I love Luxor. But the next thing that I really want to see, because I don't know, is Cairo.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.